Welcome to Nothing But Net. The suspects are here. We'll find out who's guilty shortly. Be easy, Interluba. Superstar, how are you feeling? How are you feeling today? Probably amazing, huh?
Yeah.
Best day of your life. Don't even talk to us. We don't want to hear from you right now. Yo, Vic, how are you feeling down in Cape Town?
Morning, brother. Too early, but listen, we're up for the game. I think Be Easy and I were chatting throughout that game or at the end of the game. So yeah, it's just
it's like
share our thoughts, I guess. You know,
straight into it. So, gentlemen, this is the finals, game 2, and 2-0 to LA. What are your takeaways from this, man?
Let me go first, Chris. I'm ready. Bro, like this game for me showed me that this series is a wrap. Like it's not going to, I think it's even 4 games. I think it's a sweep. Because two things happened, right? First thing, Miami Heat forced us to shoot over 45 threes. 45. We shot horribly.
Yeah.
We shot 30 somewhat. Let me actually just check it to be 100% accurate for our listeners and such and such.
No, that was a strategy, right? Going in the Miami Heat strategy.
So we shot 47 threes at 34%. That's for us to win a game when they forced us into doing what they wanted us to do. You know that they're in trouble. And that zone, I don't know what Coach Brad Stevens is doing, with all due respect to him. But like we were shredding that zone, shredding it.
Too easy. You saw my comment. You saw my comment to you about I questioned the Boston's IQ, bro, because that thing is so easy to break.
Bro, and the thing is, what as Eric spoke to, and I understand where he's coming from, right? Because like you just don't have the personnel to match up man for man. But I mean, please, man, like I honestly think you have to go to a man now, or if you do a zone, play another zone, because he can't figured this one out already.
He can't play a man.
These guys they are in trouble, and I know Frank Vogel is gonna say now, guys, yes, we won the game, but our adjustment is we can't shoot that many threes.
Big time, but that's what I told you. He can fix it. He can fix it so easily. That's an adjustment. If you go into a timeout and you tell the guys, you took like 47 threes, and you shot under 40%. What are we doing? Like, guys, we've got the size, we've got the inside edge. They were finding passes in the seams all night. Like, I was looking, LeBron was sitting on the elbow, easy, like dishing, easy looks. The Lakers have too many weapons, Chris. I keep telling you, whether they go small or they go big, doesn't matter. They just have too many weapons. And they played bad today. They didn't play amazing, but they were just in control. And they never looked like they were going to lose that game, ever. I was not even working. I started working halfway through that game. I'm like, you know what? Let me use my time wisely, because it's done. It's crazy.
Yeah, look. I think the sad part is, like, it looks at this point like the Miami has given its base punch, and Lakers have absorbed every one of them. By the way, to Brad Stevens, to his credit, that Heat Celtics series, most of those games were 1-2 possession games. Like, I mean, Celtics played well.
But it should not have been, though. It should not have been, Chris.
It's 1-2 possession.
It should not have been.
The personnel is different also. Like, you can't say it shouldn't be. Let's respect LeBron James with his size, Anthony Davis with his size.
No, Chris, I hear you, but another way to break down a zone is shooting, and the Celtics have shooting. They have shooting. It's about getting guys in the right position. And those games, fair enough, they ended in 1-possession games or 2-possession games, as you're correct. But the problem is the Celtics were always up big in every single game. They were up 10 points almost every single game.
Yeah.
Now that's a problem.
Yeah,
now that's a problem.
Coach did his thing.
Or you say maybe are we saying it's an experience problem? It's an experience problem. Is it an experience problem then?
I don't know.
Maybe it's an experience thing. I mean,
I blame personnel.
I don't know
management on that, right? Because the coach's job.
This one I put on the coach.
I have to, right? Exactly, because your coach's role is to create.
It's Stevens. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's Bradley Stevens.
It's not. You just, bro. Listen, coach's role, right, is to create opportunities, and he did. They got good looks, bro. Like Celtics, they got looks. They just didn't make it. It's a personnel thing. It's not.
Chris K, are you trying to protect Brad Stevens now? Or you're trying to vindicate your boy Doc Rivers?
Listen,
This sounds like the same thing.
Listen, I'm just saying it was a lot closer than it looked. You know, granted, they won and it was 5-1.
100%.
But it was a lot closer than that. I think it's a bit harsh to be on.
You know, Chris, you don't want to analyze the game tonight.
To take away from Miami here.
If I analyze the game tonight, right, they switch on everything. Like they switch on defense. They switch on everything. They have no worries about, they have no worries about mismatches, nothing, Chris. And I'm trying to understand, like, how did the Celtics not do the same thing in terms of not letting these kids get hot from the three? Because the Lakers switch on everything and they bump you on.
So I think the difference with that one, I think it was Kemba. So I think they kept trying to hide Kemba. So it's just not the same system. It's like when they used to play with IT. I mean, like you just try to hide that guy as much as you can. So they try to target him.
You can't
and
hide
you guys are trying to hide him. And
it didn't work.
Yeah, I just think it's not as easy to switch everything. When I think they were targeting Kemba in that series, I just think it's not as easy.
Because right now they mismatch. Even when you look at their bigs, right, and they're switching. Like Jimmy Butler is being guarded by Caruso. Like, what the hell, guys? Come on! And instead of him taking it to the hole, he's dishing it out for a 3-point. And you know their game plan. The Lakers have figured it out. Like they'll get even good drives, and they'll still look for the three. And guys are staying home on those 3-point shooters. They're not even going out to try and help inside because they know, you know what, they've got it. They've got it covered inside. Chris, this game was a wrap from the first quarter. I looked at it and I'm like, LeBron hasn't even done anything in this game. Like Anthony Davis in the third quarter, he could have missed. The guy was just like fire.
Bro, Anthony Davis he's a bucket. Like he's a bucket. And like, bro, like if you're what's this guy's name now? If you're Eric Spoelstra, sorry, like I think you need to make a decision. Like maybe you're big, put him on Anthony Davis and just deal and have Jay Crowder battle with Dwight. You know what I mean? Because at this point, no, I hear you, bro. But the problem right now is that Anthony Davis is just, bro. The man is facing up and taking one bounce and shooting. That's it. That's it. It's not like Jay Crowder playing back. The man is there.
You see, the thing
that's the thing. That's the thing. Like
he can see the rim. The guy's too short.
Easy.
Yeah.
And let's not forget, like the reason he got so hot was like in the first quarter, bro. He was just eating offensive rebounds.
Yes.
So once you have a great player who's very confident now getting easy baskets, I mean, obviously the jumper's going to fall from there.
But listen, he's
not going to miss at the free throw line.
Listen, I saw Dan and Nan trying to box him out, and I'm like, wait, you trying to box out 2-meter guy? He's going to reach that over you.
Give Nan his dabs. He did block him.
Of course.
He did block him.
Listen, but that was a blind one. The guy just turned it in.
No, it doesn't matter, bro. No excuses, bro. Excuses, bro. You have to know there's someone coming on the back line there. There's always someone coming at the back line, bro.
Yeah, true.
But bro, can I just give some flowers to my boy, my favorite player, best player in the league, Mr. LeBron James. 33, 9-9. And the most important stat, 0 turnovers. 0 turnovers. Right? Dude, last game, 2.
Yeah.
Bro,
he's turnover.
And half of it is down to Rondo playing more minutes than Caruso, so they're handling the ball a lot more. And if you play a zone, it's those guys bring it up, and LeBron sits randomly on the zone, and it's just one pass.
Like
and if those shooters were making shots, if KCP and Danny Green were making shots, LeBron would have 20 assists. I'm not even exaggerating. It would have been 20.
True.
It would have been 20. Oh my god!
But KCP had a crappy game.
But you can't play a zone.
You can't
say you've got 2 really good guys who can pass the ball. You can't play a zone.
The guy, no. Let's just one thing. Listen, KCP, right? Last time he had a good game, but if we're being honest, man, you know how I feel about this guy, bro. You can't say he had a crappy game. This is kind of like his standard. This is where KCP, and then every now and then he
No, I'm not. No, Chris.
so
No,
let's
no,
be
no,
honest,
no.
man. Let's be honest.
Chris, that's why I keep saying to you, like it always goes to the mean. So yes, he had an exceptional game last game. He had a bad game this game. If you probably check his stats in the finals, he's probably still shooting at like 38%, 39% from three. So it always goes to the mean. It always goes to the mean.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
and Danny Green was a superstar shooting last game, and this game was garbage.
Chris, let's talk about your Heat, bro. Chris, let's talk about your Heat.
Yo,
let's go back to your Heat. I think the focus on the Lakers is wrong.
Yo, guy hasn't played, right? He barely played last year. Coming in, dropping 24 points, 9 assists. Yo, let's give this man some flowers for that. All right, you're coming in the NBA Finals, replacing Bam, and then you drop 24 and 9. Come on.
He's not going to win you a game.
Jimmy
doesn't
Butler,
matter how many points he put out.
25,
you guys talking about Kelly?
13 and 8. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, like
buckets. Jimmy needs help.
Bam is a 15 to 20 points that's gone. Gorham is 20 points that's gone. Like, let's put things into perspective. Like, yo, their attack is wounded, like drastically so, and they're trying to find their feet. I won't lie to you. I was hoping that because the Lakers can't figure out, okay, how is Miami gonna play? What are they gonna do that, Miami can take advantage of that? But bruh, what? Zero, man. I mean, they had control of the game from the start.
No, bro. Can I just tell you, bro? Like, I think we're being a bit harsh here to Miami. I have to say, like, I think they played a good game. I honestly think they did. I mean, all you can do with this team, I mean, is they scored and they forced them to taking, in my opinion, the shots were either very high percentage, like in the paint, like bring down the zone, or bad threes, right? I mean, you just try get protect the back line a bit better, because you had the times where the ball coming from the 45, and then the guy would just bounce past it to LeBron or AD, who's standing by himself on the opposite block.
Yeah.
I mean, that's too easy. That's just too easy.
Yeah.
No, look,
if you're the guy on the backside of the 2-3, you can't let the guys coming from the backside to seal you. You can't. You just
they're doing bounce passes
you have to get in front of him. That's the joy of having Rondo, though, right? Because like, if you have LeBron at that free throw line and you have Rondo trying to get that ball into that seam, I mean, that's two very good players. And once you get the ball in that middle,
it's done. It's
a wrap.
Did you see the baseline cuts that the Lakers were doing and just dumping it straight away into the key? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
The rotation.
Chris,
the rotation.
Extra pass out of that. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think the rotation. The Lakers have figured out the Heat. The Heat needs to figure out the Lakers, and they don't think they have the weapons to do it. What I saw with the Heat today is you don't even see Tyler Hero. I mean, he scored these buckets, but he's not the same guy. He's not the same guy that was lighting up the Celtics. Robinson can't play defense, and he's being exposed. That's why he didn't come back into the game. There was no point.
Yeah.
He can't match up to. That's why they can't go man on man, because who's going to guard LeBron? You know what I'm trying to say? Who's going to guard AD? Like, plus, if you saw for those two, you still have Rondo that's killing people. You still have Dwight that's just bullying. It's like almost like me being in my last year of high school playing with the guy that just started high school. You are gonna bully him, and that's what the guys are doing with his Heat. And you know what? You look at it, and you're like, guys, it can't be a sweep. Guys, if I look at the first two games, it's a sweep. Given.
It's gotta be.
It's a sweep.
Bro, and like, do you know, like the one thing that I have to just obviously just give Spoelstra his flowers as well, like. Fine, Dwight Howard in the first 5 minutes, he was like very big, but once he brought Kelly on and Kelly started shooting and Dwight just couldn't get out to him, bro, he forced us to go small. Yeah. And he forced us to go small by him staying big.
Yep.
Right. And then that did in the first half, we kind of murdered them on the boards, offensive rebounds, and then once they did that, they kind of brought it down a bit. Good halftime.
But LeBron didn't do anything. Like, if you think about it,
no, fair enough.
LeBron had 30 points, chilling. Like, he was cruise control the whole game.
That's what I
the
said.
brother did not do
last game
anything.
As well, bro. The man is just chilling.
The guy, Chris, he's got 4 more years.
I know. I was watching. I was watching Chris Prasad and Rob Parker, and Chris Prasad was like, bro, like, guys are saying LeBron's got this easy matchup. He's like, he's earned it. This man has been having some ridiculous opponents in the final. Like, can the man just, it's his first time
Chill.
up 2-0 in a final. Like, that's
That's crazy.
ridiculous.
Wow.
That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Wow.
like obviously Dallas, yeah.
Yeah,
But
we'll
I mean,
take that one. We'll take that one.
yeah. We'll take that on the chin. But like, Jesus, I mean, how can you play 10 and never go up 2-0?
I don't know.
Guys, I don't know. I mean, I feel sorry for the Heat. I really, the injuries, you know, it might be one of those that they say, you know, it cost us game 2 and maybe game 3. Because if Bam doesn't make the next game, guys, it's a wrap. Even if he makes it's still a wrap.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like things like that because I mean I think there is some value in having a guy that guys you didn't game plan for playing. So I mean from the game we watched, game 1, it seemed like we had no. Just hear me out, Chris. Hear me out. I think in game 1, I think we decided that we were going to limit Bam. I think Bam was fair enough. He didn't play the whole game, but you could just see he wasn't going to get off that game.
Yeah.
Our game plan is for Bam. It's for Bam.
Yeah.
Now you get Kelly, and Kelly got his 24 easy. It was easy baskets.
That's also an adjustment.
I'm not saying Bam hurts you. I'm not saying that he'll make the team better. But if you have Bam and if you decide to go big, I would actually start Bam with Kelly.
But then the Lakers are going to make that. They're going to make that adjustment. The Lakers will make that adjustment. I'm not too worried about the Lakers. The Lakers can make those adjustments. You know what I'm trying to say?
I hear you, but the adjustment will then have to be to get Dwight off.
Yeah,
Kelly is going to burn us if we have Dwight there.
He's good,
but they can make that adjustment. I'll put Morris on.
That's what I'm saying. That's what will end up happening. We're gonna have to go.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'll put Morris on Kelly because Kelly, even though he's killing us, well, he killed the Lakers tonight with his shooting, and he actually played a decent game. He's not gonna win you the game, guys. The thing is, right now the Heat needs to find scoring from the perimeter shooters, and that's not happening. Buckets is trying to go to the rim. He was aggressive tonight from the first whistle. He was aggressive. I don't even know how many minutes he played because it looks like he played the whole game. And he was super aggressive. So my thing is, and they're riding him. They understand that they need to put the ball. And I don't know if you guys watched, like in the third, fourth quarter, even though they were bringing the ball up, the ball was going into Jimmy's hand. He had to make the decision on what he was going to do with it. So
I mean, he played well. I mean, the guy had 25 and 13 assists, 8 boards. I mean,
exactly. No, he played. But that's Jimmy going probably 90% full out to try and beat the Lakers, and he still come out losing, and the Lakers looking that they've just had a practice game. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's a tough one for the Heat. I don't know. I don't know where they're gonna find a game to win. I honestly don't. And LeBron is so focused. I was watching him on the bench. The guy is just focused. He does not want to let this one go easy,
bro. And like, can we just speak a bit about how Davis and LeBron are shooting like 55% in the playoffs?
That's crazy.
Not the playoffs. Come on, guys.
They're playing as kids.
Jesus Christ.
That's the problem.
It's just
guys, right? Check this, right? Your 2 best players can guard every position on the court, right? Which means you never have to make an adjustment in terms of subbing them ever in your life. And on top of that, they're the 2 biggest guys on the field. I mean, come on. They're the biggest guys. They're obviously elite talent skill-wise. And the fact that you don't have to they can guard everybody. Now, Miami, right? Who is this? Yeah. Maybe.
No, I want to give my boy flowers for going to better the whole game and game 1. Guys, age 35, playing both ends.
There's a time where he bullied Tyler Hero to the rim, bro. And I looked at Hero and I was like, looks like a baby, and he's cradling him like, guys.
You're waiting for Russell Westbrook just to rock that baby, bro.
I'm telling you, dude. Crazy. Chris, sorry,
I'll never shade Tyler Hero. That's my favorite player.
That's
I love it.
He's eating him.
40-something minutes, bro. That kid doesn't go off, bro. 47 or something stupid. Real though. Look,
Say that again, Chris. I missed it. Say that again, please.
No, I'm saying 17 points. He played like 40 something, 47 minutes or something. He didn't go off, man. Tyler played minutes, anyway, that's another story. Look, Miami Heat's strength has been that you don't know who's gonna go off. Like that ball was just moving, and now they've lost the weapons, bro. Which means we went from team basketball, which was a strategy. We have to now start going more and more into star basketball. And that is the problem because that just changes the whole Miami thing. Like before, when everybody can just spot up, everybody can shoot. Whoever we sub is still gonna do damage. We don't have that depth anymore. And
even if you had it, you like the thing is, I don't think the Heat.
We had 20 minutes of Heat basketball, and then from then on, you were readjusting. Like they've been handicapped. They're actually disabled, bro. All right, Miami.
And they're gonna keep getting disabled because the Heat, the Lakers are just too big and too strong. Like you can't. They're not. Listen, someone is hitting a screen, and the Lakers are getting through those screens because that person sitting the screen is not staying strong enough.
Right.
They are scared of getting hurt. And the Lakers are hurting them because they're more aggressive. Like they're more aggressive defensively, they're more aggressive offensively, and guys are hustling for rebounds. I'm like, guys, like Chris, I'm just looking at it. Bring back Dragic, bring back Bam. Let's make it a fair game. You're still gonna lose by 10 points.
Yeah, but sadly, because now look, Lakers are in rhythm. Momentum is gone. Like why I'm putting this is, I don't want a situation where people now start saying, "Yo, they didn't deserve to be here." Like, why is the Heat in the final? Because they
deserve to be
here.
Not
at all.
They deserve
to be here.
Listen, the rumors already started, man. All right, I want to just make sure we put things into perspective. That listen, these guys, Miami Heat, that has gone through all these rounds, they've played to 20 minutes of this finals. After that, we were just readjusting, trying to catch up because of injuries. So let's give Spo a break. I know you niggas like firing people in this bubble, all right? But just
he's the best. He is the best.
He's not good. He's not going anywhere.
He's the best coach in the NBA. He's not going anywhere.
Bro, I thought
he is the best coach in the NBA.
Yeah, wow.
If he's going somewhere, he must come to the Lake Show.
He's not going anywhere. There's no way the Don is gonna let him go. What are you talking about? Like, dude, like there's no way. That's like
the only way to get Eric Spoelstra to trade a number 1 draft pick.
Yo, how can this Laker team be beaten? Like, listen, 2-0 is not the first time in an NBA
Chris,
where we've had a team up.
The Lakers can be beaten. Yeah. They can be beaten, but not by this team. Not by this team.
Chris,
Chris, can I tell you something, bro? Like if you have your 2 best guys, no, Chris, it's what Vic was saying earlier. Anthony Davis and LeBron James, there is no one on the Heat that can guard them. It's literally that simple. If you could slow those guys down, I mean, get them to shoot 45. Get them to shoot 45%. Because we all know those role players of ours are very hit and miss. They can miss every shot for the rest of the series. It's very possible. We all know that.
Yeah.
That's true. But when you have LeBron and AD, like, bro, they're scoring easy. They are scoring easy. I think AD shot 75% this morning. 75%. Come on.
Dude, there's a time when the Lakers.
And who do you put on him? Who do you put on him?
There's a time when the Lakers were struggling to score, right? In the fourth quarter. And I think both teams were really struggling to score. And and I looked at it and I was like, that's because the ball's not going to LeBron or AD. Like, it's not going to them, and the decisions that are being made by other people. And that's when you're not really getting to the rim. You're not getting good looks. You're not getting good shots. Chris, there's a height advantage. Listen, the best player on AD just does a jump shot over them. He sees the rim so easy. And that's why he's shooting a high percentage, dude.
Look at his shots, they're not easy shots. But or Miami defense problem or adjustment here?
So, Chris, for me, are you talking about which game? Because the first game was offense, this game was defense.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to get at. Do we look to Miami's defense to tighten up, or do we look at Miami's offense to actually really go off? Because
Chris, the problem. Oh, sorry, I thought you were asking a question. I know
it is a question. Which is more? Which is more? You know?
So the problem here is to get your offense going. you have to give up offense on the other side. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And now to get their offense going, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get LeBron James and Anthony Davis easier baskets. They already have easy ones now. They have easier ones, but then you just hope. But then you need to knock down that 3 ball at a higher clip. I mean, if you're Miami, if you can knock down between 17 to 23s, then you give yourself a chance. Anything outside of that, there's no hope.
But that's not going to happen. That's unrealistic. That's like having a dream.
No, that is not unrealistic. This team can shoot that thing.
Here's my assessment.
They can shoot it, but they're not giving. Listen, right now they're not given the space to shoot the 3. Guys, look at the games.
100%.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's a dream.
But Eric Spoelstra is a good enough coach to find ways to get these guys better shots. He's a good enough coach. And yes, Frank Vogel's an elite defensive coach. I hear you, but Eric Spoelstra is a damn good coach. I think he can find these guys easy better shots.
No, the Lakers personnel is switching on everything, guys. I cannot overemphasize this. The thing is, right now, even if Bula is the best shooter and Chris is going to find you, there's someone that's challenging and contesting. Even if you make that shot the first time, you know someone is coming to hit you after you've taken that shot. So the thing is, he might find 1 or 2, and that's why I say, like, they might get a good 1 or 2 quarters. The Lakers' defensive assignments are rotating on every player, and they are staying with their man. Even Dwight, had an interesting game today, but he's still switching. He's just worried about getting beat to the rim. I
saw Dwight moving his feet while Tyler Hero was trying to get at him, and he just. Like, if you can't get off on Dwight, if you're and Dwight's a very good defender.
Yeah, of course.
The other 4 guys, you don't have a chance.
And he's long. Guys, watch some of the game. Look at the misses from Tyler Hero. The kid is playing scared. Like, you're playing against guys that are 100 kilograms and you're like 70. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Vic, that's a tough thing. It's tough.
It's tough, but he's not the same. I just think the Lakers have intimidated them.
Hold on. It's not that it's not the same. If you lose Bam and Dragic, your 2 best, okay, now I said 2 best players with Jimmy, the 3 are your 3 best players, right? Now the defense is more keyed in on Tyler. I don't think the guy is scared. I think he's just getting a lot more attention than he did previously because of the other 2, two of the 3 stars not being there. So you're asking him to become this other player or play this different role that he hadn't played the whole season. Now to ask him to do it in straight 1 game.
Game 1, yeah. That's tough. Fair point. Fair point.
Let's be fair to him.
Here's the thing.
What do you think is going to happen this 3rd game?
Hold on.
Do you think Kelly's going to get off again? Come on, man.
No. I think he will.
Time out. Check this. Miami Heat offense is where, for me, they have to make the adjustment. It's an offense thing. How and where is this? Right? If you look defensively, they're okay. And you're also talking about LeBron and AD. These are going down as, first ballot Hall of Famers. Like, let's not close our eyes to that. But Miami's offense, they've been trying to play a team offensive game, meaning let's see where the team is going to get open, right? And now, because of our personnel issue, we need to change that to no. Let's create space for Jimmy to score. Let's target space for Tyler to score, as opposed to Lakers plays this kind of defense. Here's the holes. Let's move the ball around, and whoever's in that position takes it. I feel like if there's going to be any hope for Miami, we need to now move to star ball basketball. Put the ball in the best player's hand and find ways to get them open. It's the only way. We don't have the personnel, bro. You do that.
Jimmy's being bullied.
Don't have enough.
That's the thing. So you get Jimmy. Listen, if I can get Jimmy to go off, I can get Tyler to go off. I need a 3rd person because those guys, when they go off, they only give me 30 something. They don't give me 40 points. I need.
Bro, I'm not.
Chris, you're not getting any rebounds, guys. Listen,
Tyler's not going off in the series, bro.
Nothing.
Unless Bam and Dragon come back, he's not going off, bro. He really is not going to.
Listen, and the fact is, if you have a good shooting team or a decent shooting team like the Heat, you need to trust that someone's going to get a rebound when you miss, guys. And you're not getting those rebounds. Like the Lakers are aggressive enough to go for every single ball.
It's rebounds, bro.
But Jimmy is getting bullied in the post. Like, yes, when they switch. Yeah, but even offensive. Jimmy goes up and he switched and he finds himself first LeBron, then Morris, and then AD, and then Dwight. Like the guy, the body's taking the hits and the blows. Like I said in the last interview, Chris, it is draining for your body when you keep taking the contact. You keep taking the contact, you might actually play 1 or 2 good quarters, but your body will not be playing at peak. LeBron is taking rests for 5 minutes. AD is taking rests. All these players that you're playing against are coming back fresher every single time, but you're still playing 40 minutes and your level is dropping. Do you understand what I'm saying? And they're keeping you in the game because you're the only one that can actually make offense happen. So I think the Heat have a bit of a tough one to get the momentum back to swing their way. And whether they get the big players back, I think just to readjust it, it's just going to be difficult.
Miles Leonard gave you nine minutes, and he got seven buckets.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have given him more minutes. Huh?
Thank you.
Right? I think he played well in that first quarter. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I think
I would play it more.
I'm just trying to think. Can you play them together? Can you play Kelly and Myers together?
That's the adjustment now. For me, Miami needs to try and go bigger. Because
but I hear you, bro. So you're gonna have Anthony Davis being guarded by who? Kelly Olynyk. Would you have Kelly? Who would you put on AD?
Our travel guys.
I'm not even thinking about that. Like I think AD. The problem with AD is that you put Jay Crowder on him. Jay Crowder is quicker, but then AD shoots on the top. All the times that Kelly Olynyk or Myers switched onto AD, the man was just one jab. The guy basically runs to the rim and pull up.
Listen, AD and LeBron go off. That's gonna happen. We don't have a problem.
But you protect the boards.
It's the rest of the damn. You've got Rondo pop. Listen, I would put Kelly on Anthony Davis, and if I'm conceding he'll get warned. I mean, he's contesting, so I don't mind.
Yeah.
And then I think
Kelly Olynyk is a smart player.
Team, bro. Like LeBron and AD are gonna get it. This is NBA Finals. The best players, they're gonna go. It's the rest and the supports stuff that you want to annihilate. And bro, even though Chris was rubbish, you got 11 points, bro. 11 points, come on.
Yeah, Chris, but he was like 2 from 11 from 3, and the last one was in like the last 30 seconds of the game. Like the guy was gone. Chris, what you're asking for actually happened. Our role players played garbage.
Rondo got
and we still
points, bro.
Bro, Rondo is not a role player. Bro. He's a star.
No.
Playoff Rondo is actually, superstar in this league.
Bro, he's an MVP case.
Chris, listen. The guy that's missing for the Lakers is Kuzma. Kuzma is nowhere to be found, but that guy is just there for the party. I'm telling you, he's just there for the trophy.
7 points. Even that, bro. If you can reduce this by what? We lost by what? 10, 15, 20 points. I mean,
10.
Look at this. Like, seriously, if you can... Rondo, guys, can we just talk about Rondo being a three-point shooter? I mean, that changed the whole scouting report.
Bro, the guy shooting like 45% during the playoffs.
Jason Kidd.
He probably shoot the best percentage in the bubble.
In his career, bro.
No, that Rondo's playing proper.
But Chris, let's be honest, bro. Like the threes he's getting, bro. Like Jesus Christ, they're so open. They are so open.
That's because it's a scout.
Like these guys. No, Chris, these are NBA players, bro. These guys put up at least 200 shots every single day, bro. If you give Dwight Howard an open gym, the guy will probably give you 23s on the bounce. Like these guys can all shoot. It's just that they can't shoot under pressure. If you gave Dwight Howard an open tray, I'm telling you, my boy, he'll knock it down. He'll knock it down.
Yeah,
it's true.
NBA players, bro.
And
like,
he knows
at least run. The problem with Rondo is that like if you close out too hard, and he just get one bounce and it goes through, the whole defense is compromised, and he's going to make the right play. So I think what they're doing is not a hard close. It's the only choice they have. The guys just
they're hoping.
If Rondo is going to beat you, Chris, then you're going to lose the series. Then there's nothing you can do about it. It's like the LeBron James jump shot. If you can afford LeBron taking jump, if he makes it, bro, you're going to lose that game. It doesn't matter what you do. It's a wrap.
Yeah. And LeBron was also open today, actually.
Say that again, Vic. Sorry.
I said LeBron is having easy looks. Guys, I do not see see the Lakers giving this up because everything is so easy. It's coming too easy. Guys are picking and choosing what shots they want to take. LeBron is fading away on guys. Like they were 10 points down and LeBron is still taking garbage shots. Doesn't care. Walks back on defense, gets the ball back,
don't
comes
do that.
back.
Walk back on defense.
No. Hey, I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. Yeah.
The narrative about my boy. Don't play the narrative, my boy. My boy is the best defensive player on this team.
Yo.
I was there.
That's blasphemous. Yo, he's what?
Yeah, no. Blasphemous.
Yo, can we talk about the battle for MVP as well? I mentioned last time. Look, game one, he came back. Now the king came and said, "Yo,
AD, dude,
stole my wait, what? You stole 80?
80? 80 what?
80.
Wow.
Yeah. Can I tell you? Why I think AD is gonna get it? Can I tell you why? Listen, LeBron should get it. LeBron should get it. LeBron should get it. 100% should get it. But what I think they might do is give it to AD or do AD and LeBron as Finals MVP. I think
there's nothing like that. There's nothing like that.
Yeah,
bro, there's no sharing bullshit gonna happen.
Bro,
in the first 2 games, guys. The thing about MVP, the thing about this MVP thing is that like at the end of the series, they're not gonna be game winners here. These things are gonna be beaten very clean. So look at all the numbers together like this. LeBron James is gonna body him in every single stat except for points.
Yeah,
except for points. That's it. He's beating him in skills. He's beating him. He's got less turnovers, more assists, more boards. No. Oh yeah, AD will get blocks.
AD will get blocks.
I think
AD will get blocks and points.
We need to bring that for the next year.
Wait, sorry. If LeBron gets 13 assists next game, right? 13. That means so far this series he's going to be averaging 29-point triple-double. If he can hold that, I mean, then it doesn't matter what he does. He's going to take it. It's going to be a trip dub, bro.
Yo,
trip dub? With no turnovers, Chris?
Yeah.
If LeBron is averaging 1 turnover, you are fucked. Sorry, mama. Sorry, but there's no hope. LeBron James, Chris will be the one to say LeBron James is giving you 4 turnovers a game. That's who he is. If he's giving you 1,
this is brilliant.
He's giving you 1.
Bro. It's a wrap. Yeah, it's a wrap. That's a wrap. Chris, dude, sweep, bro. Take out the broom.
Yeah, man.
Telling you, bro.
Take out the broom.
Yo, this is what I'm gonna do instead, bro. This is
Chris K, start us off, bro.
Here's a cigar for LeBron. You might as well light it up already. Respect to the Don. Miami signing out. I think I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. We're packing up, man. Now we're playing for pride.